Hello everybody, it's me, S3T Legacy, and I'm here with Megaman X4 on the PS1, Saturn, and PC, Windows, PlayStation. That's been ported a lot of times, but I'm here specifically with the one on the PS2 on the Megaman X collection, which is Megaman X 1 through 7, with Megaman Base and Chase, I believe. It was a Megaman racing game. Ooh, it's a cutscene. I'll stay quiet for it.
Who are you?
My masterpiece.
But who are you?
After him, he is my nemesis. Our rivalry is what gives me motivation in life. Now go. Destroy him. That's an order.
But wait!
Emergency, all Maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
The same dream again.
All Maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
Okay, so that cutscene was an introductory for our new playable character Zero. Oh, not really. Zero was playable in Megaman X3, but he wasn't. But you couldn't really do much with him. You could play through him in the levels, but you couldn't fight bosses with him. No idea why they did that, in all honesty. But yeah, this playthrough is okay. This is Black Zero. If in the character selection, if you input a certain code, you can play as this. It's purely cosmetic. It doesn't do anything to increase your strength, HP, or what have you. But it's a nice little touch, and I figured, why not, you know? But here we are with Sky Lagoon, the first level, and I love this soundtrack that's playing right now. It is one of my favorites in the Mega Man series. And surprisingly enough, I guess a lot of people hated it or something. Well, they didn't appeal to a lot of people. But it's really short, introduces you to the game really well. You're not gonna die if you know what you're doing. But that's true of anything, isn't it? Here we have Dragoon. For the text, I just kept pressing A to give you seconds to read. If you want to read it, you can pause it. But I think I give you enough time to read it. At least I hope I did. But if you're wondering, why am I doing Megaman X4? What about Megaman X 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Well, Megaman X4 is the one I grew up with, and it's my favorite of the bunch. And I just thought, you know what? Let me get the really good stuff out of the way first, and then I can go back and do it properly, I suppose. Yeah, I'm not really too sure. But why was Sky Lagoon placed over a city? Is that where all the carnage came from, or did it just like crash into the middle of the desert? Probably a city. But even so, why was there only one generator? I mean, to power an entire city? Yeah, whatever. I'm just thinking too deeply about this. Either one. Anyway, this is going to be a 100% run. You're gonna get everything. Might as well, right? It's a Mega Man game. But thankfully, Zero doesn't have to collect much except power-ups, heart containers, well, life expansions, I suppose. 2 energy tanks and a weapons tank. This is Iris, Zero's love interest and returning character, actually. Iris, this is not her first appearance. Iris appeared in Mega Man Extreme 2 for the Game Boy Color. I think it was Extreme 2. I haven't played the Extreme series. I played it maybe once or twice, and even then it was only because I was on a Mega Man X binge for the guys who stare at screens back when we were known as Button Mash. Before we found out that there was a pony in My Little Pony and Button Mash, and that had a massive following, so we weren't gonna get any views because of that. Yeah, tough luck, huh? This is our Maverick boss. This is a staple of the Mega Man X series. The first boss is always a giant Maverick machine. And well, it's pretty easy. We just keep jumping and slashing at it. Hey, it's the Colonel. Funny enough, this is where I actually mispronounced his name when I was younger, and I thought it was just Colonel. Found out years later, oh, it's pronounced Colonel. Not my fault. I mean, I see it. I'm gonna pronounce it Colonel. Yeah. Okay. Zero. Obviously, you know, there's. Why was Repliforce the #1 subset? I didn't see any logo on that Maverick. As far as I can tell. And why would they accuse an entire army if only one select group went Maverick? Whatever. The story in the Megaman X series, well, Capcom stories in general don't really make a lot of sense when you really try to analyze them. But yeah, now they're gonna start an entire war. I think I'm kidding about that. Wait till we see the next cutscene. Why the entire Repliforce though? Like I just added. It's just anyway. Oh, I forgot to edit out this mission completes. Oh, well, it's not like that's important. Oh, that was gonna go for long. I was so worried. Like, god damn it.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as Mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce. The most powerful army in history!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
God, the voice idea of this game is so bad. Oh man, it's not even Narmi until we get. Well, it's Narmi when we get to the end, but gosh, the voice acting is so bad. So the Repliforce wage war. I don't know why. You could just say, "Hey, one of our groups went Maverick. We'll take full responsibility for what happened, but don't come on, like, just don't hunt us down. Most of us are in. The rest of us are innocent." But no, full-on war. And now the Maverick Hunters, well, the only useful one is Zero, and only useful ones are Zero and X. Go after the Repliforces. Man, lieutenants, colonels, captains, whatever, and a few Mavericks. Yeah, most of these guys are Repliforce. And there's only like 2 Mavericks in the 2 Maverick boss fights, I should say. Or is there an even number? I forget if the Peacock is a Maverick, but I think he's Repliforce. Anyway, you could technically one of my favorite things about this game is you can technically go at it any way you like to get the best possible routes at certain points. But for me, I personally like to go after Dragoon first because you can get a ride armor at the end of the second part of this level, and you can use that to just beat him down. To make the fight so much easier for yourself, and you can get the first life expansion very easily here. Also, I do love the music in this stage. Well, Megaman X is wonderful music anyway. Alright, Vanguard Dragoon, Trader of the... Oh yeah, on his character introduction, I suppose, it says the irregular hunter or something like that. That was a really bad mistranslation. It's just supposed to be Maverick, and for anyone with an English dictionary, Maverick is just another word for irregular. Or is it the other way around? But they basically mean the same thing. But unfortunately, that's brought a lot of mystery of who are the irregular hunters. And if you picked up a dictionary, it's just a Maverick. But some people are stupid. Anyway, for those wondering why this is red outline behind me, if you haven't played a Megaman X game, if you push the dash button and the jump at the same time, you'll dash a lot faster and further, and you'll also have the dash sign. I fucked up the jump here a little bit, but yeah, jump at the very edge and you'll make it. So you can come back here later though if you have a web spiders, no, split mushrooms double jump, and you can just get it like that. I prefer just get out of the way right now so I don't have to backtrack. This run has no backtracking in it, period though. So this is the best possible route I've found for Zero anyway. X, I enjoy using X, but I just prefer Zero's saber combat. It's an easier time on my hands that way I don't have to charge the X Buster. The X Buster. Is it X Buster or Mega Buster? I think it is the X Buster. But yeah, this is the right arm I'm talking about. You can just decimate Dragoon with it. Just keep on wailing on him, and you basically won the match. It's pretty sturdy how he can fall in he can be in magma and not take any damage. I fall in that and I die instantly. Forget it, you know what? Or when I can land on spikes. You think Dr. Wily would have programmed that out, but you know, whatever. Oh yeah, for fans, yeah, Zero's made by Dr. Wily. If that intro cutscene didn't explain it for you. And as you'll see in a minute, Dragoon is based off Street Fighter combat. And he even says Hadouken right there. I'm not too affiliated with Street Fighter, so I don't know all of all of the technique names. So all I know is that he does a Hadouken. And the Shoryuken, yeah, there. Other than that, the fight can be piss easy. You can see, the right armor lasted me the entire battle. And bada boom, Trader. That's one Maverick down. Funny enough, Dragoon is the only one who gets this sort of intro death cutscene. And this is really freaking petty. He wants to fight us. Then why couldn't he just ask for a formal battle between X or Zero? Because he says this exact same stuff, regardless of who you choose. But can't you just have like regulated battles between Maverick Hunters? You know, test your strength, you know, friendly competition. Like you didn't have to go destroy an entire city and kill millions of innocent people and Reploids together just to get this result. Yep. Whatever. Anyway, after his death, we learned the Ryu engine. The Ryu engine, eh? I'm not funny, I know. But anyway, the part's coming to a close. I will thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time for part 2.